This is the Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast.
It is Monday, March 18th of 2024, and you're listening to episode 385 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ, and joining me today is Maluris.
It's not important.
Yeah, okay, and Mace.
It might be important.
Yeah, Mace is way more important.
Also, Leo.
E più importante.
Yeah, see, it's important because Leo's here.
Is that French or
Mamma
Italian?
Italiano.
Okay.
See?
I can understand some Italian now.
Latin helps.
And
After he asks, like, is that Italian or not?
well, why don't we ask our own resident Italian, Ford?
I don't really want to talk about that. I just got married.
Congratulazione.
Thank you.
Did you watch The
job.
Godfather, Ford?
No.
I feel like that's appropriate.
Mamma mia.
No. No, I'm not really into those kinds of movies.
Have you not seen The
do you mean?
Godfather?
I haven't.
Ford, no.
Movie?
I didn't think I'd
That's,
see it.
that's my kind.
No, I didn't think I would like it either, Ford, but it's not like what you'd think. It's actually a good movie.
I acknowledge that it'll probably be a good movie. I just don't have, like, the want to see it right now. Like, I gotta be in the mood. I know I have to be.
There's
You know what I mean?
definitely a mood that comes, but
That does.
I just finished Lost, and I had to get in a mood to finish Lost, you know?
Perché non vedi il
That's
Godfather?
good though.
It is very good.
It is very good.
Very good.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
also finished watching the Young Indiana Jones Adventures, and that
That was
Ah,
you need to be in a mood to watch.
I thought you'd already seen the Young Indiana Jones Adventures.
Nope. Just finished it.
Then how come you are always
Yeah.
hyping it up for so long as being a definitive part of the canon?
Well, I mean, it is technically considered to be a part of the canon.
tecnicamente.
Is Leo just gonna speak Italian the whole time now?
No,
Oh,
I'm gonna.
I mean,
I'm not that good on thinking on my feet yet.
Darn, I've been going through the part of Duolingo where it just teaches me how to say I'm American and I'm lost. I completely... I have already forgotten, though.
Wow.
now
Oh, no.
if you're lost, you'll never find your way back.
You do
You
that
say
thing every
s-
day, right?
Sono perso.
Oh. Is that it? Oh, yeah, that is it.
Nice.
But I've been going through a unit it's billed as learning how to stay in a creepy hotel, and I don't know why when I was going in college they didn't teach you the word for frightening, spaventosa. Like so, there'll be things like there is a frightening woman at the door, or there is a ghost in my window, phantasma. So
The thing is, there's enough, Latin root words. I feel like I can get the gist of what someone is saying if they're trying to describe nouns.
mhm.
But, like, the grammatical structure, I barely get that for English.
That's probably the Lombards for you.
Alright, but we do have a lot to go on today, so let's get right into the topic today. I
Unfortunately,
decided...
it's not the D&D set.
No,
Not yet.
remember when we thought, like, oh, it's gonna be released tomorrow, and here we are.
A month later, yeah.
I have a feeling it's not gonna be that impressive.
Well,
don't-
I've seen a leak for it,
Mhm.
a potential leak.
I don't know
And,
about that one.
Looks all right.
If you want to see that one, you can join our Discord server. Link is in the
Yeah.
description below.
Yeah. I mean,
One
it
of them I
looked
think was real.
neat.
The other one is not.
Yeah, like the well, supposedly there was also like a list of the minifigure series that was supposed to be going around.
Is there a minifigure? Is there a minifigure series confirmed?
I don't think confirmed, but like there's again rumors.
Yeah, because I thought they were doing space first. So if they are doing a minifigure series...
Oh,
it'd
has the
be
space
in
series not
fall.
come out?
Not yet.
Weird. Did we get a
Mm.
list at some point?
I mean, we got the pictures.
Did we? Did
Or
we
at
look
least
at
a
it?
picture.
Did we
got,
talk
like,
about?
We got a blurry photo.
Did we talk about it?
I don't know.
Why did I feel like we did, but also I don't remember doing it?
Because it's just one thing.
Was there a
we
brown
haven't-
space baby?
Yes. Now I remember.
Or is that the old one?
Yeah. No. Brown Space Baby is new.
Okay.
Blue Space Baby is old.
Okay.
Mm.
I wish I could have gotten a brown spaceman, but I never saw them anywhere.
You didn't get one?
Nope, I
Oh,
looked.
man.
I bought Kevin some minifigures from that series. Which ones did you get, Kevin?
From which series?
The series that had the brown spaceman.
That a series that I can't recall off the top of my head. Let's see.
Well, I assume you have the minifigures I got you.
I assume I do too.
Somewhere
Yeah.
in and around.
Anyway, we were talking about Disney movies today. I forget what prompted this, but I decided, well, let's go through the list of all the animated Disney movies and also figure out if there's been a Lego set or minifigure made for them.
Mm.
So,
Imagine this will be covered by a lot of friends and juniors.
some of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Kevin, the Wikipedia list you got also includes Pixar.
Well,
Hmm.
yeah, but to be fair, it was the quickest and easiest thing I could do at the time.
That's fair enough.
Okay, there is...
You can just ignore Pixar, you know?
That's true. So, the
You do.
Wikipedia thing has a little color legend here. I'm just
Right.
going to post that in our chat for our reference. And I guess we can... If we go through all of the ones that aren't just even the primary studio, that could take a long time.
Yeah.
I think we got to stick to the orange. Oh, wait. So, I remember what actually prompted this. It's because the first one on here, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which just got a set.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it's,
that one has a set.
Oh yeah.
it looks very
Sorry.
impressive in person, I'll say.
Hmm.
Got to look at it a few weeks ago.
Wasn't
yeah.
there also, in some of the CMF series, some Snow White? Or what was that one with all, like, the VHS tapes and the books or whatever?
Yeah.
That had,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Evil Queen?
Well, I think there was a Snow White that came with the Disney castle.
Was there?
I think so.
Forward. You're, like, on par with me with Bricklink skills. I need your help as we go through this.
All right, to Bricklink.
So yeah, we got the new cottage
Oh,
here. Has everyone here seen Snow White?
Long time
Yes.
ago.
Thanks to Villainous.
Very
Yes,
nice.
the same Snow White is indeed in the Disney.
I like how
castle.
Mesa's worked for Disney for how long, and it's just like, yeah, no, Villainous is the reason I watched Snow White.
The only reason.
I mean, Snow White's a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nothing against it for sure. I just never had any interest until I had to figure out why the character plays the way it does.
Mm. I'm trying to find the one minifigure pack. Or not minifigure pack. You know what I'm talking about? The one set that had, like, you had Jafar's, the red genie.
No, I know what you're talking about now. Okay. Yeah, it had the evil queen
Mm-hmm.
in the disguise. The villain icons, it's called. Villain icons.
Villain icons. You have a picture?
Hang on. I gotcha. There we are.
There we go, Gaston.
So is this the same evil queen? Yeah, this is actually
Yep.
a very good set. I like this set.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
I
the same
forget,
evil
what's the
queen,
clock
both
from?
of them? It looks like it.
What's the clock from?
It seems like the face is
Fan,
different, but
I'm sure.
that might just be like a double-sided head.
Let me
Um,
zoom in, enhance the image.
Enhance. Yeah, no. Yes.
That one, the other one actually enhanced pretty well. That's
Yes.
definitely a different face print between them.
It's probably just a double-sided head.
No,
Nope,
like the hair is
uh,
different
Bricklink-
too.
Is it?
I think.
I think
Yeah,
that might
Brick-
just be perspective
Bricklink-
because
If
the other
it-
one
is
was
it
very
mirrored?
Classifies it.
hyperpixel.
Bricklink,
I think it is mirrored.
Bricklink classifies it as the same figure in both sets.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going with them. I trust the sellers.
The capitalists.
Uh,
Interesting,
I'm gonna
interesting.
trust a dirty communist?
Well, no Russia's not allowed on Bricklink anymore, are they?
Not likely.
Or do
Actually,
they
no,
just
they're
not ship to the... Cause I used to order stuff
I
from
don't
Russia
know.
all the time, actually. Looking at... Okay, yeah, so Snow White is included
No wonder the
in
bicycle's inflated so much.
the 2023 Disney Castle.
Yeah,
Which
What
also...
I meant.
Whenever you see them say Disney Castle on something, it's because they want to trick people into selling it in both parks. Though-
Yeah.
Even though the castles are like completely distinct between each other. So
Nobody was surprised.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's the Snow White in that one. Let me see if it matches the Snow White in the newer one. I mean, it looks like the same one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the exact same one.
I think the new Snow White just doesn't have any original minifigures. I'm coming to that conclusion.
What about the Seven Dwarfs?
The 7 unimportant characters.
They're not that unimportant. They all have distinct and unique personalities, as designated by their
Listen,
names.
if they were important, their names would be in the title. Snow White's the only character with a name in the title.
Seven
rest are
Dwarfs'
just
name is
the
in the
7
title.
dwarves, you know?
Dwarves are just very traditional and respectful of their family. They are known as the Seven Dwarves, and so that's how they'll all be known. It's like, when you're watching Andy Griffith and, the Darlings come over. You're not going to name each Darling individually. They're just the Darlings.
Well, can you name each darling individually?
There's
Were
the
they
father,
that
and that's it.
Exactly. That's
The
what I'm
father's
saying.
pretty important since he was part of a racketeer. but
I never saw the Andy Griffith show, so I have no idea what's being discussed here.
I haven't
Well-
seen enough of it to know.
after Don Knotts leaves, there's not much else worth seeing.
No, can't imagine.
Don Knotts leaves at some point? Wow.
Yeah, he
Well, he
leaves
just
to
do-
go make movies.
right?
Yeah, doesn't he
Well,
go to make a
I've seen
movie
his
about being a
movies.
fish?
Yeah.
Among other things.
A
Mr.
bunch of
Limpet.
movies.
Yeah.
He made
Ghost of Mr. Chicken.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah. Nat Perrin.
Didn't they put him in Scooby Doo after he was dead?
Well,
I-
he was originally a guest star in Scooby Doo, and then as a reference, they have him as a background character in Mystery Inc.
I thought in the new one they had Don Knotts guest star, even though he's dead.
Well, maybe. Do they?
Not as far as I've ever heard.
I've never heard of that.
Well, have you heard much about Scooby Doo and Guess Who?
Well, no,
No.
not at all, actually. Nothing about it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, no, he's not in the
Okay.
new one.
All right, so we've covered Snow White. Pinocchio. He has a collectible minifigure, I believe.
It has a nose built in somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
And
Jiminy Cricket
had to.
The mustache.
Jiminy Cricket also has one.
It's series 2.
No. They're both
No?
the series, the 100 series.
Oh, there's a third
They're
series.
very new. They're very, very new.
I forgot about that series entirely, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I have a figure from it.
Yeah, that's Alien Stitch, right?
Yeah, I got Alien Stitch.
Yeah.
Cool figure. He uses the Jon Favreau solo arms.
Ah.
Pinocchio's a
While you
pretty
were
wacky
gone, Leo.
movie.
Yeah, while you were gone, Leo, I finally saw Chef by Jon
Nice.
Favreau. It was very good.
I have not seen Chef by Jon
It's
Favreau.
kind of become like my favorite movie of the year,
Really?
and it was only January.
It's also didn't release this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
this series also had an evil queen in it.
That's right. Was this the first one?
No, this is apparently the
Apparently
third
the third.
one. Came
It was
out
the
Dang.
third.
last May.
Yes,
And
man.
the evil queen that it comes with is like the actual
Oh,
queen.
the
No disguise.
the fairer version, so
Yeah.
to speak. Well, that's right. It had forearm stitch, like y'all were talking about.
So
I
has
remember seeing this.
anyone
Hey,
here
what's your
not
pick?
seen Pinocchio?
It's
seen
like again, it's been a long time.
years, yeah.
I
It's a pretty nice movie though. I support any movie that has minors drinking and smoking.
I feel like maybe the only set you could really squeeze out is maybe the whale. I don't know.
We don't have to theorize sets for each one. We're just mapping them.
You have the you could do the
just
Pleasure
thinking.
Island one
Yeah.
Again, smoking and drinking.
I don't know.
and make it a 4-up set.
Man, my laugh sounds awful. Is this how my smokers sound that way?
Perhaps.
Yeah, it is.
I
Is it
lost my
Pinocchio?
voice last week.
Oh,
And today's been the first day I've been able to actually talk all day.
Yeah, it's very sad.
anyway.
So, yeah, Pinocchio. Oh, and then actually in the same picture, you have the next one, Fantasia.
Yep,
I've never seen
Fantasia.
Fantasia all the way through. I got
Neither.
bored.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess all we've got is
Um,
the Mickey Mouse from it.
It's one of those movies
they had the
where
Disney
you don't watch
Castle
it, you
one,
just
yeah.
kind of like put it on and then clean up your house.
Very nice. Yes.
Or during his weekly viewing of Fantasia as he vacuums the carpet. Yeah, I don't know. I just got my family put it on one time while we were eating Chinese food and we got bored and then turned it off.
Yeah, it's more of a musical experience.
It sounds like
Yeah,
y'all can't
maybe.
appreciate art.
So the
It's
next
alright.
one Wikipedia has on here, does this count? Does the Reluctant Dragon count?
I have never heard of the Reluctant
Mm,
Dragon.
Neither.
Neither have I. What is that? When was that made?
1941
1940.
anthology comedy film.
Do the
First
anthology
25
movies
minutes.
count? That's the question. Are we
It
gonna...
has a black and white segment featuring Casey Jr. from Dumbo.
Who?
And also
Dumbo.
Goofy's How to Ride a Horse. I don't think this counts as a movie.
No, I don't think so.
So, yeah, this is kind of during the period this is when World War II was going on. Disney needed to release like a bunch of compilation films.
Oh, are they making like
So-
also propaganda and stuff?
I don't think
Their
they really had the
propaganda was
propaganda in
awesome.
these
So
films.
these have been like
Basically, they made anthology short films to boost up their cash pile so that they could actually fund a movie that they wanted to make.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so this would be one of them.
Interesting.
I'm trying to see if this one's on Disney Plus even. It is, actually.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So they have that, but they don't have Spectacular
Well,
Spider-Man.
it starts off with a warning that this movie's gonna be a good time.
I hate when that happens.
That's what it
warning,
starts
you're
with.
going to have fun watching this.
Oops, can't let that audio play in the back.
Yeah, the fun police had to warn you that it was good.
Yeah, so just going through. Oh, this starts off as live action for at least the first
Yeah, another cost-cutting method they use in these films. They'll have live-action segments or live-action backgrounds with animated.
No, this is like for the first 30 minutes of the movie.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, yeah.
They're
that's
like,
part
and
of
then now it's just storyboarding. This is, and then it's I've seen this part. Oh, the Goofy How to Ride a Horse.
yeah, Goofy.
There's been
Obviously,
no
that'll be the best part of the
dragons
film.
or reluctancy so far.
Well, maybe the live-action part is the reluctant.
Yeah. Okay.
part.
Now, there's a for like the last 20 minutes. Yeah, about 18 minutes. There's the dragon cartoon. I can't find any stereotypes in it. I feel like I've been lied to.
Oh, maybe during what was the live-action about?
They're all in an animation studio. I see Bambi there, but Bambi hasn't come out yet. It's not going to for another year. There's some women in some paint. Guy in a trench coat. I don't even see any minorities here, so.
So you're telling me it's not good then?
Well, if there's
lacks
no
the-
minorities, how can it be?
Oh man.
No women and minorities.
They have an elephant.
Oh, speaking of elephants,
Just like Dumbo.
yeah,
I can't watch this movie. I don't watch movies that come from before 2016, except for Chef. That one's okay. That one's got
Dumbo.
John Leguizamo. He's good.
Dumbo's actually pretty boring too.
Okay, but to be
They don't-
fair, it has a child drinking, and it comes with the most like lucid animation like segment.
That's the
because
good part of
they're
the
boring
movie.
Dumbo, but by gosh, they were able to get a minor drinking again and have a like tripping sequence. Full support of this movie.
Is there any minor drinking and tripping in Fantasia?
I don't think so, but I haven't
No.
really watched it.
I mean, you don't know what was put on that hat Mickey used.
Well, okay. They didn't used to have to veil it.
So Mickey is not a minor.
So
I have to
has
point that
everyone
out.
here seen Dumbo?
Yes,
More
that was
times
one of
than I
the
wish I had.
that was one of the ones that my family had on DVD.
Okay, I don't think
Last
we
time I
did.
saw that was like 24 years ago. So
Yeah, it was also a long time ago for me.
yeah.
Mace, have you seen Dumbo?
Actually, very recently.
Okay. So we
Which was
so
for the
far,
first time.
besides a reluctant dragon, which we're not counting as part of the Disney canon here, we've all seen
No.
all of these. No, never mind. I haven't seen all of Fantasia, but I attempted once.
I mean, I also have not seen all of Fantasia, just bits and pieces.
Yeah,
I've
really
slept
seen
through it
But
twice.
the Wizard Mickey parts are the only good parts.
the
okay?
Wizard Mickey part and the
Night on Bald Mountain.
Bog. Yeah, those are the only two parts I'm really familiar with. But then it's like, oh, this part in the original was censored because it was bad. It's like, oh, now I know about that part.
What part was that?
And with like the centaurs, there's like a little racist caricature, but they later redid that part to censor
like-
out the racist
Is it
stuff.
a racist Greek caricature for the centaur?
It's a centaur, like a little centaur girl.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if there's been a Lego Dumbo. I see a piece on Brick Owl, but that's the only place.
Has there?
Wait,
did they make
nope,
a
there
set to
has been.
coincide with the live
Yes.
action release?
There has been.
Was there for 4+ set?
There has indeed been a Dumbo. And
just-
Oh,
Stop
is it? It was in the
saying that.
camera.
It was in the camera.
I never realized this actually. There's a Bambi in there too.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a Bambi in there.
I
too.
think I totally overlooked them.
So we got it on a technicality.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, that's probably the best way to include these characters.
Yeah.
Bambi
I
looks
mean-
like he's gonna get freaking hit by a car.
Classic Bambi.
He's not
I'm
going
going
to
to
get hit by a
hit
car.
deer
He's going to
sometime
demolish
soon.
a
It's
car.
not going to be fun. I wish I could
this
just
is
go out
this
there
is
with
young
the
Bambi, Leo. He's getting he turned to
Yeah, young
red
Bambi
mist.
looks like he's gonna, looks like
Have you
he's
ever
gonna,
seen it? You know, on the
explode or-
highway where like an 18-wheeler hits a deer and there's just nothing left.
It's times like those I wish I had an 18-wheeler instead of the small car I do have.
Yeah.
You still have the
Same.
what? Don't you drive a Ford Focus?
The Escape.
Escape. Okay.
Very reliable.
Yeah. The one you thought was a cop car when you first saw it.
Yeah. Not a cop car, a security car. And that's
Security
the
car.
same.
Speaking of Disney,
Yeah, it's the same ones that Disney uses for security.
Without a trace.
Now, this set is a good one to come back to because it also has a lot of references in the film reel. Though I don't know that those count for a lot of them.
Let me see what they
The
are.
Dumbo looks very Duplo-like.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably just a single solid piece.
I'm
Let's
sure.
see.
Maybe the head can come off.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
and Bambi's right next. I don't think I've ever seen all of Bambi.
This is also one of the ones we had on DVD growing up.
Bambi 2 way more than I ever watched Bambi.
See, I would think I should watch Bambi because I'm a big fan of venison.
Mm.
You should
Yeah, but
watch
I
it.
think venison is the opposite moral of the movie.
I'm a fan of arson, so I watch it for the forest fire scene.
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah.
know there was a forest fire. That's how much I've not
Yes.
seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
one
been a
twice as well.
good while since I've watched actual Bambi, but
I know that Bambi's father comes back from getting milk at some point once his mom's dead.
Well, like,
yeah,
there's-
basically.
isn't also one where like Bambi has to fight off another deer for like the doe he's after?
Yeah.
Or am I? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
Well,
how
that's
the
in
movie
Bambi.
goes.
I may be confusing it with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
No, because Rudolph doesn't have to fight another deer.
Does
To
he?
get the
Are you
dough.
sure he doesn't in Rudolph Shining New Year?
Yes, because I've watched Rudolph's Shining New Year, obviously.
And-
And Clarice doesn't even make an appearance, so take that.
That's right.
Oh, that
But
makes it
Red-
better.
Red Skelton does for some reason.
Curious.
And then there's also, of course, Bambi 2: Escape from New York.
Bambi
I
2
don't
Rise
know.
of Electro.
I forget what it was. It was I don't know. You know all those like weird sequel directed DVDs that aren't even sequels, but they just like take more of the neutered parts of the movie
Yeah.
and expand on them.
Yeah.
I don't know. Apparently, Cinderella 3 was pretty good.
I hear there's Cinderella 2 and 3 have a lot of like cult following.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I think my wife said she, like, her family had those on DVD. I need to ask her again how they
Look.
were.
I remember liking the second Cinderella. It was like because a majority of the directed
Okay,
DVD
hold your
sequels-
horses now. We haven't even gotten to Cinderella yet.
But-
Yeah, we got a few years.
Mm.
Yeah, we
Next
got
up,
that.
we've got Saludos Amigos. I've
I-
actually seen this several times.
I don't think I've heard of this.
This is the one where, you know, Donald's green friend. Donald goes to
s-
Mexico and, like, hits on all the
Oh,
women.
Oh, this is the one that
No, this is
the,
Brazil more so. But...
the ziggurat ride in New Mexico at Epcot is based on.
Absolutely.
No,
yes.
Oh.
actually. That's
It's
the Three
not.
Caballeros, which comes
Oh,
out 2
Caballeros.
years later.
Remember where I said that Disney made a bunch of films during the wartime to make
Mhm.
money?
This one is
Mhm.
actually mostly animation, though.
It was
That's
also
good.
I
part
don't know. I've never seen it.
cultural outreach program from the U.S. government.
Yeah.
To try and
So
fix this
it's
up after the
racist.
Germans got Mexico in.
A lot of
World
people
War
don't
One.
like it, but it's a quaint film. So, no, the Three Caballeros are
The
not
movies
making an
ever made.
appearance in this one. So the question is, what's the green bird's name?
Jose,
Jose.
even though that's not how you pronounce the name Jose in Brazilian.
Josie.
It's more like that. Yeah, but they call him Jose. But I believe the A I believe it's Jose, if I'm not mistaken.
He probably
No,
says it
could
like
easily
that
be
in
wrong.
the cartoon.
He doesn't say that in modern cartoons.
Yeah, probably not. But
He
this
says-
one, I can't understand anything he's saying. So,
In the original, I believe that's how he says it, yes.
is there any like Lego Three Caballeros or Jose?
No.
I mean, I think the best you got is the Donald Duck minifigure we have by default.
Yeah, and
that is
kinda
actually, I feel like, a missing
cheating.
one. I feel like there should be 3 Caballeros minifigures.
Maybe if they do a 4th, they'll do that.
Because the next one also between these is another one I have never heard of called Victory Through Air Power.
Yes, so this is actual propaganda.
Okay.
This is the one.
Is this one on Disney Plus?
Disney company, though, they work unscripted. They weren't exactly given a choice to make this.
This one is not on Disney Plus.
Ah, that's a shame.
There are certain films that released that will
If
only.
I start
for the US
searching this, I
military
get all the
viewing. This would
Airbud
be one of them.
movies. Got Airbud, Airbud Golden Receiver, Airbud Spikes Back, Airbud World Pup. Don't remember that one.
Barf.
I feel like they miscast Airbud in that one. His ears are short. And Airbud 7-inning Fetch. Where do they not have any of the
gosh.
Air Buddies movies on here? Oh no, they do. Okay. Yep. So we've got. Oh, Disney Plus just made all my monitors go black.
Uh-oh.
The original Air Buddies is not on here, but we've got Super Buddies, Space Buddies, Treasure Buddies, Snow Buddies, Spooky Buddies, Santa Buddies, Santa Paws 2, and Santa
My
Paws
dad likes
1.
to watch Santa Paws.
I saw Santa Buddies, but never Santa Paws. We had the Snow Buddies on DVD, and we watched that in the car way too many times. But yeah, so we'll never know what Victory Through Air Power is. Moving on, yeah, 3 Caballeros, no representation. Okay, here's another one. Make Mine Music. Happy
I-
comedy musical. I don't think this one counts either.
I don't think I've seen that.
I've never heard of this one. It's also not
Or-
even on Disney Plus.
Oh,
It
naturally.
looks very Fantasia going by the poster.
I think it's just another compilation one.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we're about through these. I mean, we've got some other ones, but they're more well-known ones coming up.
hmm Like Song of the South, guys.
I wish we had a Brer Rabbit minifigure. Now, also, wait, I forgot. 3 Caballeros. Has anyone here seen that one?
I have not, no.
I mean, you've seen like the
No.
music video, probably, but
No.
because I think you've ridden the ride with me before, haven't you, Leo?
Yep, I've ridden it multiple times.
So, yeah, this one's basically the same. Like the DVD we had was Los Amigos and the 3 Caballeros together. They're basically one and the same. Goofy goes to Mexico at one point and gets shot at.
As happens.
Now, I've never actually seen Song of the South either, because
Neither have I.
I've not gotten to bootlegging and piracy as much. I want to see it though, because I loved Splash Mountain. That was my favorite Disney ride. Mace, have you seen it? I feel like you might have seen it.
No, it's not really available anywhere, and I haven't dabbled in piracy yet.
I wonder if it's on
Yes.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, it most definitely is not on YouTube.
Yeah.
Disney's way too powerful; it would be struck within the hour.
Doesn't
Yeah.
it seem like if a company refuses to release something for a certain amount of time, that it should automatically become... No, it is on YouTube.
Is it?
Song
The
of the
whole
South
thing?
is on YouTube.
You better link it.
Something looks wrong about this.
Yeah, now that we've mentioned it, it's not going to be on YouTube for very long.
I'm sure
so-
we can find it somewhere.
Guys, we may have
I
just,
only
like,
see a
put
clip.
We may have just like inadvertently ordered a hit against the channel that uploaded it.
I see a playlist that says it has the full movie in it.
Yeah, I want to see Song of the South. It has good music.
It has Zippity Doo Dah.
Yeah. But we'll never see Lego of this one either. We're in an odd time. The wartime era for Disney movies is rough.
Yeah.
Even though we're technically out of the war, they're still recovering from it here.
Yeah. Again, it's more about the finances that they're trying to recover from, gain, so that they can actually make decent movies.
The next one, though, is at least a little bit more well-known. It's fun and fancy-free.
Can't really make anything out of that one though.
I haven't seen it either.
It's kind of a grab bag of
I
different
mean, Jiminy
things.
Cricket's in it, so
Yeah.
you got some
So,
It's already,
reference.
it's already got some representation.
The first part is with a bear, and that's pretty boring.
Mhm.
The
Oh,
classic
and there's a
Disney
guy
bear.
with a... I don't remember this part. A
Yeah,
guy
there's
with
like
a
a
puppet.
ventriloquist. I don't
I just
don't
remember Donald. Remember, you guys all remember this. It was a meme with us for a while. That Donald goes crazy and goes to murder the cow.
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty good.
Why is the ventriloquist coming back? I don't know if this one really counts as a movie either.
What year is this movie again?
This came out in 47.
47. Okay. So
Next one is another compilation. Melody Time.
I have seen that. Yes.
This is the one you've seen of all of them.
This was my family had this on VHS. So we had a VCR player in
Wait, hey,
the,
Donald.
like, a portable player that we could take.
Sounds like you have
And
thoughts
put it in the
on this
car.
movie.
Donald's autistic pink bird friend is in this one, apparently.
Uh-huh.
He was in House of Mouse, too, which is not on Disney Plus still for some reason.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's one of the shows that they'd immediately pop on. since
I know,
all
it's
their
such a
characters in
good
it.
show. I really liked that show, but... Man, this one also has a fun warning at the beginning of it.
Really?
Fun and Fancy Free did not.
Oh, I know, because that's the
That's right,
Pecos
it
Bill.
does.
The Pecos Bill short, I think, has sexism in it.
Oh! So yeah, Pecos
There's
Bill-
a cowgirl with a very large bustle.
I've seen the GIF.
Yeah,
There's a disturbing tugboat imagery.
that's right. Yep.
Oh, hey, Jose is in this one too?
Mm-hmm.
Or is this just the same one from Saludos Amigos?
I don't know if it's the same or not since I haven't seen that one. to
I
compare.
can't tell, honestly. It's been too long. It might be, but it might not be. I think it's different. Man, Jose was in a lot of movies in this era. More than Mickey.
He's
Man,
got two
this
over
section is
Goofy
long.
too, apparently.
Oh, now you get to the live action section.
There's a live action section.
Apparently, all these cowboys.
Oh, I don't know. I only remember the animation.
And then
Really?
we got this cave boy. Then we're to Pecos Bill at the end here.
Oh, okay, so it must be the. Oh, that's right, because they have this thing, and then they like go into like there's the cowboys sitting around a fire, and then they go into the tale of Pecos Bill. Is that how it
Yeah.
is?
So no
Yeah.
Pecos Bill minifigure.
Nope. And there probably never will be.
Remember the one time we got his fajitas?
Yeah, that's right. That was one of the restaurants in Magic Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And here's another one that I've never heard of next. So we're going to speed this up, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
So dear to my heart. I say speed it up, but this is kind of an interesting discussion here.
Is it?
I mean, just all of these weird things. This one's not even on Disney Plus either.
Well, naturally. That must mean it's good.
I don't know. I only see live action on the front of it.
Yeah.
Or
Now
as
we're
part of an animated
This one
feature?
says- okay, so this one says that the film was a personal favorite of Walt Disney since it recreated on film one of the most memorable times of his life growing up on a small farm in the American Midwest at the turn of the 20th century.
Hmm.
So of course they don't have it on there. They don't like Walt.
I have a feeling it kind of just sucks.
Was the final film appearance of Harry Carey.
Don't know who that is. But next up, we've got The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Almost a
Ichabod.
movie.
Ichabod.
Oh, yeah. So, do we have a Headless Horseman minifigure? I don't think so.
Don't think so.
Well,
We
if you
definitely don't have-
count-
Just
If you count the one that was kinda sorta in Scooby Doo,
No. Oh.
then
That's
no.
That's a stretch. Unless Disney somehow buys Scooby Doo off of Warner Brothers.
That's the only thing that keeps Warner Brothers.
I'm
a
trying to
solo
see the
company at
film
this
reel
point.
on this one set, if there's possibly a reference to this. Do we have like a picture of the entire film reel anywhere?
The entire film
Probably not.
reel. Hang on.
Me, the review has it. Oh wow! I just noticed the other thing in this set. The little thing is how they like would layer the animation and record it, and how they did like panning shots.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's really cool. Okay, so we got a bunch from Mickey and Dumbo and Bambi.
Yeah, it's probably always going to be a stretch.
Yeah, yep. I'm not seeing Mr. Toad here.
You ever seen Ichabod and the Adventures of Mr. Toad?
What?
You ever seen the Adventures of Mr. Toad?
I'll never forget how in the Disney World ride version, Mr. Toad, they took creative liberties to send you to hell.
I feel like that's very much the intention of Walt Disney, though. Like, Mr. Toad deserves to go to hell.
I don't think I've ever actually been on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
It's because it closed in like 95.
Oh, that's fine. I couldn't remember if it was like there in the early 2000s.
The
Still.
Disneyland version is still open, but I don't
Is it?
think they send you to hell in that one. But yeah,
What's the
they
point
have
of
Winnie
riding
the
it
Pooh
then?
at Disney World. That's where Winnie the Pooh is now.
Oh, is it?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
a much
So
better
this,
ride.
This film reel, it skips from Bambi to Cinderella.
Okay. Well, this was
Yeah.
in between Bambi and Cinderella.
No, it skips from Bambi
Oh,
to
okay.
Cinderella. Mr. Toad is
So yeah,
not
next
in
up we got Cinderella, which I know there's been.
it. It is a movie.
I think it's a perfectly fine movie.
Yeah, it's fine.
Trying to see.
It's a movie.
I like the king. He's pretty funny.
I
I hate
don't
the
remember
mice,
it,
though. Like, they
really.
can all die and all.
What's wrong with the mice, Kevin?
One of them is fat, okay? Like,
What's wrong with that?
because the rest of them are skinny. He is eating way more than he deserves to, and like he's starving the rest of the mice to like they're all hard laborers, right?
You
They
don't
all
know
do
him.
like
Maybe he's got a
chores and
gland
stuff.
problem or something. Maybe he's got a bad
But
thyroid.
like this one guy, he's gorging himself. Unacceptable.
Doesn't he just like show up for the first time at the beginning? So obviously he was somewhere with more food.
I think you're right.
Yeah. He just asserts himself in Cinderella's house.
So I'm trying to
So he's a
find.
colonizer.
I assume Cinderella's in the Cinderella's castle set.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been a lot of like the mini doll versions for Cinderella stuff.
Definitely, yeah.
Any of the princesses is pretty much covered by the
But that's
French
not
style.
real Lego. Cinderella figure kind of sucks, to be honest.
All right.
Like they should have used the rounded skirt piece.
The Prince Charming is okay.
He doesn't have like printing on his legs
Yeah.
though.
He has a little
Yeah.
glass slipper panel. That's funny.
Hmm.
You never do see Lego shoes.
All right, so has anyone here not seen Cinderella?
I haven't seen it in ages.
I mean,
You
also,
probably remember
I don't
most of
remember
it
it.
though.
also
I mean, I
same.
remember the beats, yeah, but that's about it.
You remember the freaking mice?
Actually, no, I didn't remember the mice.
You don't remember the mice? The most
The-
iconic
not
part of the movie?
Majority of the movie though. Like literally they take up the most screen time.
No,
So
I
next
don't.
up, has everyone seen Alice in Wonderland?
I have not seen that all the way
It's
through
been
now.
too long. Too
Yeah, I've
The
seen
Tim
it.
Burton one.
I think there's a few of these. Isn't there also a Queen of Hearts minifigure?
Yes, there is.
Yes,
I'm
definitely.
trying to find. Was that one of the
Lego
CMF
Red
series?
likes
Yeah,
Alice.
It wasn't in series 1, then series 2, I guess.
maybe because I think it was the one where, like we said, now we can complete the original villainous set.
You're right. We did say something about that. Mace, do you know where the Queen of Hearts minifigure was released?
Wasn't it in the last group of collectible minifigures?
You're right. You're right. You're right. Here it is.
And they've also got the Cheshire Cat and and of course Alice.
In the Alice.
So you're good. Yeah.
They don't have the
Cheshire
Mad
Cat
Hatter.
looks pretty bootleg.
Yeah, they don't have the Mad Hatter.
That's odd. Maybe I'm just thinking
the
of the
drunk
Lego
mouse?
Batman one.
And maybe they were
the
saving
White
it for
Rabbit?
Batman, yeah.
All
Or
right.
the
Alice in Wonderland. Peter Pan. Definitely got some representation from Peter
Yep.
Pan.
yes,
Yeah,
fan
just
It's
fiction.
only-
need to be said.
Only the CMF series ones, right?
No,
there-
I got a little display piece.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
Wasn't there like a Duplo Jake and the Neverland Pirates that had Captain Hook a long time ago?
Was there?
I think so.
Probably.
Oh, apparently
Yes,
was one of the
but-
new storybooks is also Peter Pan.
Oh, is it?
Well, it's not Peter Pan. It's the new Peter Pan.
Is it?
Wendy?
Yeah,
But
Cringe.
no one saw that movie.
exactly.
They got it. Marketing budget is made before the movies.
Also, yes,
know,
there was
consensus is
a Captain Hook and Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
That
line.
counts, right?
Was that Duplo then?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. So he's got a
interesting.
Duplo and a regular.
Man, back in the day, remember when they made like a Tinkerbell movie every year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surprised they didn't end up making that.
Wow, they didn't. Okay, I'm looking at the film reel again from the camera thing, and they didn't include Peter Pan.
I'm sure
So
they
what-
could only include. Sorry. Also, apparently, I don't
Yeah.
recall this. Do you guys recall this Disney train set?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we talked about that at one point.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But Peter Pan's also in this one,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm assuming this one differs from the CMF. Yeah, this one's way
Oh, hey, and
cheaper.
Tink. Yeah, Tinkerbell too.
Trying to see, is there also... No, there wasn't a Tinkerbell in that CMF series. I don't
There
think...
was also Tinkerbell in the first Disney Castle they did.
Okay.
Yeah, that came with Mickey and Minnie.
So that Woody is in another set too, isn't he?
That's the Toy Story 4 version.
Oh yeah, I forgot the one that sucks.
The one
The
without-
movie or the toy?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
A shame.
Alright, so has everyone here seen Peter Pan?
Of course.
Yes.
That
One of
one
my
also,
favorites.
I don't even have to look it up. I know that one has a fun warning on it. Disney Plus.
Mhm.
You would be correct.
Big
What-
tiger.
whatever
baby, darn
for.
it.
Okay, here's one that's an interesting question. So first off, has everyone seen Lady and the Tramp?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
Another VHS
Recent.
one.
not recently, but yes, I have seen it.
I'm trying to think. I don't think they've been represented. Were they on the film reel?
No. They go from Alice in Wonderland straight to Sleeping Beauty.
Interesting. So is there any Lego Lady and the Tramp representation?
I imagine no.
Nope.
Doubt it.
Interesting.
I mean,
I'm doing some searching here just to make sure.
I feel like that'd also be a hard one for Lego to do outside of like Friends or the Juniors.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they did a
Yeah,
Bambi.
if you just type in
Yeah,
Lego
a
Lady
singular
and the
Bambi
Tramp,
as part of a novelty set.
if you just type in Lego Lady and the Tramp, the first thing that comes up are some brickheads that
Oh.
went on ideas a while back, which I guess could kind of work.
Is this
But did
like
they
the
go
full
through it?
first full-on
No.
movie, though? If it doesn't have any representation? It's not like, iffy in its qualifications?
Seems
I
like
think
it.
so, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Next up, Sleeping Beauty. I know in the Disney 100 there's an Aurora figure.
I think
Well, we also got a Maleficent
Oh yeah, there's been a few
minifigure in the
Maleficent.
CMF.
and I'm pretty sure the dragon is like still like it was in a leak, remember?
You're right. There's a leak for
Yeah.
the Prince versus the Dragon or whatever.
I mean, are we going to also count the one that sits outside the Disney Springs Lego store?
I don't think so.
It is a pretty iconic location, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, then you have the Maleficent, which I noticed in the render for the Maleficent, it has like shiny plastic horns, and they look like the rubbery plastic in the actual picture of it.
Ah. Well, gotta
She
make
also
sure the
looks-
kids don't poke their eye out too hard.
She also looks way greener in this minifigure. She's like has toothpaste colored skin.
Yeah.
I come to think of it, I can't recall how she normally looks. Not the Angelina Jolie version. No, I
She
guess
has
she is pretty
green.
green. I guess it's just been
Yeah.
so long. I mean, it's more gray in the movie,
Mhm.
but the toys make her green.
Oh, green is one of those
It's greenish.
colors easier to pop. Plus, with the green, you get that classic villain aesthetic color.
Yeah.
Green and
Trying
purple.
to find a picture of the original Disney castle.
I gotcha.
Sleeping Beauty Castle.
Oh, that one didn't come with any princesses, actually.
No, it didn't. Came with Mickey, Minnie.
So, do we have an Aurora?
Yes, she was in
Daisy.
the 100 series
Okay.
Yeah.
minifigures. Let me get a picture up here. I'm sure she has mini dolls too.
Oh, indubitably.
Is there any? What's the prince's name in that one? I think he has a name. Yeah.
Philip. And he hasn't been made yet.
Yes. Okay.
But presumably is coming.
Yeah.
So we're definitely not going to get through all of this list. Let's see if we can at least get through the golden age here.
The
Well, we're at
60s.
least done with the princesses. For now.
Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians. We have
We
Cruella
have
DeVille.
Cruella DeVille. Yep.
Yep.
And I think a few four. I think at least one 4+ set.
Do we?
Could be wrong, but I thought they had some Disney Dalmatian thing for 4+.
You definitely got Cruella DeVille.
I wonder.
Has everyone seen 101 Dalmatians?
Yes.
Has
Yeah.
anyone seen Cruella?
No.
I saw
No.
the 90s live action sequel.
I watched both the '90s ones. Yeah.
The one that advocates for electroshock conversion therapy.
I forgot about that one.
Man,
Oh, my goodness.
I miss the 90s. So yeah, I'm not sure what else they can do for these besides Dalmatians. And you know, the guys that skin and eat the Dalmatians.
Well, you can even
Sword
have
in the Stone. Here's an interesting one that they probably haven't done yet.
Yeah. No, they
Oh,
definitely.
well,
did not touch
actually,
it. What?
it's on the film reel.
It is on the
What?
film reel.
That one's on the
Right,
film reel,
yeah.
and
Sword in the Stone is on the film reel right after Sleeping Beauty.
What?
101
Yeah.
Dalmatians is not on there.
whatever for.
Oh, did
I
they
don't
even
know.
watch Sword in the Stone? Don't they understand the movie just sucks?
I've never
It's
seen it
really
actually.
bad. Oh,
haven't?
don't watch it. It's a waste of your time.
I remember
Like-
enjoying it as a little child, but you know.
You think the movie's about like Arthur and Merlin, right?
Yeah.
Having cool adventures?
You think
No, it's like all he does is he turns Arthur into like 3 different animals and teaches him, quote unquote, a bunch of stuff.
That sounds inappropriate.
And then there's one wizard battle at the end, and it's kind of just like,
3 minutes.
yeah.
I think if we combine Sword in the Stone and Black Cauldron
And then
together, we
they
get a good
remember-
movie.
It's called
No.
Sword in the Stone, and then Arthur finally does a thing with the stone, and it's like, oh,
Stones?
yeah, he gets stoned. Again, another movie with childs getting high, so
Not like
Black
that.
100%
Cauldron. The Black
support of
Cauldron
it.
is like the biggest letdown of a movie because you think you're going in like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a cool like hero's journey dark fantasy. It's about a magic pig.
Yeah, I know that. I played Villainous.
Yeah, we don't slander Black Cauldron here. Everyone else
Magic
does
Pig.
it enough.
Black Cauldron, more like magic pig.
Dabble in some light slander for that one.
Listen,
I
the
mean,
movie.
magic pig is insulting enough. You don't need to go any further.
Is this the film reel for Sword in the Stone? It's kind of blurry. I think I see a
Yeah.
sword.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's it.
there's at least some sort of representation. Weird Merlin hasn't gotten a minifigure or
I
anything.
found this eBay listing for
I mean,
one.
Merlin's minifigure would basically
Maybe-
be
There you go.
Magistos.
Exactly. Dual purpose. Oh yeah, that's a
So-
much better image.
Yeah. Some guy's selling it on eBay.
Where's the Emperor's New Groove? What the heck is this?
We haven't gotten there yet. I'm surprised there hasn't been any Emperor's New Groove in any of these series yet.
It's still
overdue.
surprisingly niche. I don't know why.
They have released some merchandise for it in recent years, though.
Yeah.
They had a Kronk mug.
Ooh, the Kronk mug.
Sword in the Stone. Okay, kinda technically has had a representation before.
Mary Pop.
I don't know if Mary Poppins really counts here, but
No.
I
does-
wouldn't say so.
is there
but-
any reference to Mary Poppins in any of this stuff? It seems like
They
there
made
would
a
be.
Yondu figure.
Okay.
You're
I
hilarious,
guess.
Ford.
Yeah, I know.
She hasn't had a minifigure.
Thank you
I
for
don't
thank you
know.
for letting me know.
Go take a shower, Ford.
All right.
Okay, so Mary Poppins doesn't really count. Jungle Book. Has there been any Jungle Book minifigures?
Well, look at the reel.
Okay, he's on the reel, but has there been a mini? Baloo
No.
is a minifigure furry in that reel, and I'm like a little bit disturbed now.
What'd you expect?
Let him look at the child.
I think we should get Tailspin Baloo in the next Disney minifigure series. Tailspin lore is odd.
It's something I've never engaged with.
It's very
Me
interesting.
neither.
It's Baloo's twilight years.
What?
Yeah.
You know Logan, the movie? That's what Tailspin is.
Yeah, you're right, it is.
Tailspin? I don't know.
You've never heard of Tailspin?
You
No.
never watched Tailspin?
Ford,
no
Google
idea what it
Tailspin. Tale spin.
Wait, T-A-L-E?
Yes. Tailspin.
It's a play on words.
You see.
It's a show?
Yes.
Oh no.
See, after Mowgli goes and joins the humans, the jungle industrializes. Does it take place during World War II?
Wait, where's Bagheera?
I feel like it has World War II vibes to it, anyways.
So yeah, and Baloo, given the age of a bear, is it like he's about on death's doorstep during this series?
What is it about?
Baloo.
What is this?
The military
Shere
industrial
Khan is
complex?
like the evil CEO of a company. He only really appears twice, though. The rest of it's about Baloo. He's driving a plane around and trying to foil the evil company.
Mm.
Huh?
I never even
usurp the
saw Shere
government.
Khan in there.
Undermine third world countries. You know, stuff that Baloo usually does.
Did Blue
Huh.
join the CIA?
Pretty much.
Okay, we're gonna get through a few more tonight. We're gonna get up to Walt Disney's death.
Perfect.
Aristocats, I'm sure there's nothing.
I rented it from
No.
Blockbuster once.
I've seen, well, definitely portions of this movie. Ford, what about you?
I have not seen this.
But you play
Shame.
jazz, though?
Yeah, I learned jazz from the Jungle Book, not this.
Two great
Jungle
Phil
Book is-
Harris appearances.
What about
The
you,
Jungle
Mace?
Book is a masterpiece.
I've been shown it. It
Come to
is the
think-
middest movie ever made.
Actually, come to think of it, I'm not sure I've actually seen The Jungle Book all the way through.
Oh,
That movie is also mid.
I used to
No,
love
that can't
the
be
Jungle
right.
Book. Like, it was my favorite VHS. To
Like,
watch.
I always forget that Mowgli was raised by wolves because it's kind of completely unnecessary to the rest of the story.
That's pretty irrelevant. Not gonna lie.
It's relevant in the original book, but
When
Kinda.
Mowgli kills people.
yeah, and dances on people's graves. It's great stuff, actually.
Then Baloo
In the movie, he should have been
industrializes.
raised by the panther.
Wait, in the anime movie, he's raised by the panther?
Should have been
Oh,
if they
that's-
wanted a cohesive narrative.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, the panther puts in the foster care system.
Yep.
That's about it. Bed knobs and broomsticks. I don't think this counts.
That doesn't
Yeah,
count. No,
that
that's
one's
in line
good.
with Mary Poppins.
I saw this once actually though.
Never seen it before.
I don't.
We saw
remember
it
being
this
very
year.
entertaining. Did you?
Yeah.
How'd that come
Not-
about?
Not for the first time. Well, we were just at my house with my parents, and we wanted a movie night, and so I think I picked it out. I just pulled it out of our DVD collection and said, "Let's watch this." Hadn't seen it in a long time, so we did.
You know, my family probably has hundreds and hundreds of DVDs, but I don't think they've been touched in years because it's just so much easier to sort through them all to just go on streaming.
My dad does that sometimes. He'll watch stuff on Amazon Prime we have on DVD.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, it's easier to find, and when you get a DVD, you never are guaranteed the DVD is gonna work.
That's what happened to our collection of the Spider-Man movies.
Mhm.
They don't work now.
All right. And next up, we've got Robin
Robin
Hood.
Hood. Which has
We know
received
that got
representation.
representation.
Yes,
Yeah.
we've got Robin Hood and Prince John.
It's also on the reel.
It is on the reel.
So it's got
Yeah.
3 sets.
So we have
Yep.
now entered the Dark Ages, right?
No, there's one more actually. Wait,
Is it?
first off, has everyone
Doesn't
seen
it
Robin Hood?
technically count as
Nope.
Dark Ages?
No, it's
Still?
not. These are still films that Walt Disney had a hand in making.
I
saw
thought
the
he died
one-
before that.
Some of them came out after he died, but he still had a hand in
Oh,
making
okay, he
them.
still had.
I saw the Robin Hood with Kevin Costner.
I haven't seen
It's
that one.
pretty
The
bad.
only Robin Hood movie I've seen is the one with the Gladiator guy.
I also saw
Russell
the one with
Crowe.
Carrie Elways.
Well, that
I
one's
really
too
like the
good.
overture for the one with Kevin Costner.
My
Yeah, it has good music, but
yeah.
the
Outside
movie
of
itself sucks.
outside of Disney's, the Errol Flynn Robin Hood is the best one.
I have not actually seen the animated Robin Hood either.
You haven't?
No,
You haven't heard Peter Ustinov's brilliant performance as Prince John?
no. It's Allie's
Dang.
favorite movie, so she says we're gonna
You
watch
gotta
it
watch
soon.
it. Yeah.
Do
So-
it. Become a furry.
No, Kevin.
Liam experiences his awakening with this movie.
No. No.
Like so many before.
I'm just saying, Maid Marian, hey.
You can go now, Kevin. So the last animated movie that Walt Disney had some hand in is actually Winnie the Pooh,
Winnie the Pooh.
which actually got an 18+ set.
Because Winnie the Pooh is best known as an adult animated feature.
Yeah.
Haven't you guys seen Blood and Honey? Don't you know the Blood and Honey guys? They're making a bunch of other movies like Bambi. They're making like Pinocchio, and now they're making Avengers style movie where all of them come together.
The Pooh.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
because
Pooniverse.
nothing says creativity like
I
bastardizing beloved childhood franchises.
have a theory. I think it's Disney that's bankrolling all of these productions, and they're trying to gather evidence to try and make copyright permanent.
Mmm.
Or they're trying to train their AI writers. And it's like, okay, this is what people want. Give them this.
For haven't
it
you
in.
seen the Discord conversation from the other day? We talked
No.
about AI on the BCC Crew Discord server.
We did talk about AI.
If you're an
Thank
artist,
you.
I'm sure you'd love to hear the comments I put in there if you do art online.
I already know your thoughts on this.
Yeah, we already talked about this. I feel even on the
Boy,
podcast.
yeah, I gotta read this at some point. Okay,
You didn't read it already? I thought you would have read it.
I think I read a little bit,
Look.
but I kind of dropped out as soon as Leo got in the conversation and started posting memes.
All I know is that the Bible says, "Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of man."
No, it
Well.
doesn't, Leo.
It's in my orange Catholic Bible from the future.
I think you're
So the
looking
New
for the
Testament,
Mormon church, Leo. Also, Mace, what the heck was the screenshot you posted in the chat?
It's related to the GIF above it.
It is really.
Yeah.
Above it.
Oh, this hurts very badly. Why is this so funny? I'm gonna
Are
die.
you gonna be okay?
No. Oh, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Oh, I can't get to the mute button in time.
Well,
Oh,
we finally did it.
do you
We
think-
finally killed him?
Ford, is Leo's that gif of the Chinese cat from Aristocats you posted?
Yeah.
Because don't they have the same cats in Lady and the Tramp, actually? So,
Well,
Yes, but they're not as racist.
so does the Aristocats have a fun warning on it?
Probably.
Yes.
I can confirm it does.
The voice actor for Tigger does his best Chinese accent.
Oh,
gosh.
it does have a fun warning.
Oh no.
Also, it doesn't let you go back. You gotta read the fun warning for
Really?
12 seconds before you can go back.
It's so you can contemplate what you've done.
I gotta see then. Wait, does Winnie the Pooh have a fun warning? He does blackface at one point.
He does?
Yeah. He does blackface so the bees don't sting him.
And he has a gun
Oh,
for self-defense.
I've seen the gun.
as the founding fathers intended.
Let's see
Except
if
Pooh
Lady
is
and the
British,
Tramp have...
So his rights aren't protected.
Yes, Lady and the Tramp does also have a fun warning.
Well, yeah.
Really?
Obviously. Yeah. They have a whole racist song.
I didn't think it was nearly as bad as the Aristocats.
We're judging by the
Even though it's
gifts.
a whole-
Film is a thing.
It's a whole scene.
Makes sense.
Nah.
They're cats.
Specifically
Racist
cats
cats.
from Siam.
Yeah, but still cats. All right, so we're gonna have to go through like the next era on a future episode here.
After we talk about the D&D set release, which will come out tomorrow.
Didn't they
That's
say
what we
April
said.
1st?
They said it would release on April 1st, not what
Okay.
it was. So I don't know why they're generating this hype for it this close to it, unless they're following Games Workshop's rotten release scheme where it's fear of missing out.
But yeah, next time we're going through the Dark Age.
Mm.
Rescuers, Fox and the Hound, the Black Cauldron, the Great Mouse Detective.
The Black
Oh,
Cauldron.
boy. Cauldron
Magic
gang,
pig.
baby.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit is in there too, but that doesn't really count as
Why?
the animated one.
Well, that's still more like Mary Poppins.
I mean, it's more animated than Mary Poppins.
It's more animated, yes, but
That is also, I feel like, a movie that people forget too much. That's a good movie. It's like technically. You've never seen it, Kevin?
Never.
What?
I've also never seen it.
I
but-
feel like we have this discussion anytime the movie is brought up. Yeah, never.
Now, what I have seen is Space Jam, which I'm sure does it, whatever Roger Rabbit does, infinitely better.
Uh-huh.
Space Jam. Right.
It has Wayne Knight and Bill Murray.
This one has Daffy Duck and Daffy Duck and Donald Duck dueling on pianos.
That's true.
Mm. That sounds like a rights catastrophe waiting to happen.
Well, no, they worked on it together.
I know, but
Yeah.
still. That's like the one time in the 90s when DC and Marvel made their amalgam.
Okay, so
Crossover.
I finally looked up Tailspin.
Finally.
Why is he flying a plane?
That's his
Industrialization, yeah.
What?
It makes him feel alive
Why is
again.
Shere Khan
It
wearing
brings
a
back
suit?
memories of child rearing.
Why is he wearing a suit?
But his paws still walk.
I thought the whole okay, so we gave. King Louis what he
Oh,
wanted.
no. Baloo was a World War One veteran.
Oh,
Now it all makes sense.
oh,
It says Baloo comments the Great War ended 20 years ago, so the Tailspin takes place in 1938.
so King Louis got what he wanted. He is now like man.
When does the Jungle Book take place?
So,
Probably like the turn of the 19th and the 20th century. I think.
Yeah, so the
'Cause it
timeline
was-
lines up.
'cause it
So,
was,
so in this timeline, India conscripted the jungle animals to fight in the war.
yeah,
Are
because
you
it was
sure?
like
Look at his full name from the wiki. He might not have fought on the team you thought he fought.
What are you talking about?
That is a very German name, Baloo von Brunwald.
the 13th at that point.
oh my goodness, they made a Funko Pop of Shere Khan in this show.
Oh, well, I
Oh.
need to see that now.
Kevin, you'll have to get it just to throw it away later.
Oh no!
I don't, I
Oh.
don't know if it's real or not. It looks pretty real.
It's one of the things ever made.
It is revealed that Blue comes from a prominent noble family, though he himself had been initially unaware, raising the possibility that he was adopted. He
So
inherited
did-
$500 million in the form of an extravagant estate, which was taken from him to settle a matter of his family's impressively long back tax history.
Back taxes to who?
Oh my goodness, it is real.
Israel is real.
Oh, they even have a Cupid room in his castle.
But yeah, that's just one episode, so I don't think he was in Germany though at the time. I think he's still in India. He's just his ancestors were German.
I see.
Where do people come up with this stuff?
They don't have a good
Why?
biography on the Tailspin wiki.
The Tailspin Wiki.
Oh,
How did they
trivia.
think this
Baloo
was
is seen
nice?
completely naked in the episode Vowel Party, except for his hat.
He's also seen completely naked in the
In the
movie
Jungle
The
Book.
Jungle Book.
It's before he colonized.
Before we introduced European ideals.
Oh, so no, actually, Baloo probably fought in the Royal Navy. Well, actually, the Royal Air Force, more likely. Yeah.
I just like the the names we got going on here. So we got Blue, King Louis, Shere Khan, very, very like Indian colonial names. And then we just have Rebecca.
She was from England.
She's Jewish.
Also, when I look up Baloo, look at these pictures that come up.
No, I don't want to.
Yes.
This is a very different version of the Jungle
Oh.
Book.
Okay. Oh my.
It's the Jungle Book by Jon Favreau.
Okay, how long does a sloth bear live? I promise we're almost at the end of the episode. Sloth bear live 40 years in captivity, 16 years in the wild. But as we know, Baloo was colonized. So that probably means he has a 40-year lifespan. Does Baloo show up in the beginning of Jungle Book when Mowgli is young?
No.
No.
So it's possible Baloo is younger than Mowgli.
But I think in the book he does.
Okay, well, we're going in the Disney the Tailspin
He
canon.
does.
Yeah. The Tailspin Cannon. No, Mowgli finds Baloo after he leaves Bagheera
Sloth
for the
bear
first
to
time.
be fully grown. Okay, so they're mature at 3 years. Let's say Baloo's 3 years old in the Jungle Book.
I feel like he has to be a little older so he can have all that wisdom he gives to Mowgli.
But then he'd be dead. The
No, I'll give
Tailspin
him,
takes
like,
place in
another 2 years.
1938. Tailspin takes place in 1938. Sloth Bear, at most, lives 40 years.
You don't know what the British Air Corps could have given him.
Saying they gave him cocaine, he's gonna live longer.
Cocaine bear.
Oh, Cocaine Bear! It makes sense now.
Keep you focused in the cockpit.
See, if the Jungle Book takes place
He
in
needs to get
99,
past
even
the
by
war
this, yeah,
trauma.
Baloo is like at the very end of his life. Baloo does not live to see the rise of Nazi Germany.
Which side would he have taken is the real question.
Well, at least he fought the war as an idealist, and he didn't see, the beginning of the sides happening again.
Yeah, he would have died just before Germany invaded Poland.
Wow. That's
All right,
I
well,
think that's a good place to end.
please remember to like, subscribe, share, all those good things. Share your thoughts on the Disney movies we discussed. Share your thoughts on the Disney movies that are upcoming. What movies did we discuss you think should have gotten sets or minifigures? Leave a comment below. We will be back next week, right after Palm Sunday. And I don't know if we're going to get back on this topic or something else, but you can check out the BCC Crew Discord server. Once again, we should update you there. And I'm losing my voice again.
Take us out.
All right. So, for Ford, Leo, Mace, Malaris, and myself, LQ, we thank you for listening, and we will see you on the next episode.